Hello everyone, my name is Comet, and today we are here in CSGO, the amazing game that I've said in my previous videos that I wanted to learn how to play. But more than that, the game where I wanted to reach at least the rank of gold. And the reason for that is because gold is usually when you start seeing all of the basic mechanics that the game has to offer, and therefore you can decide in that rank if you want to stay with the game for the very long term or not. And since this is a game that I have personally have in my bucket list for a long time, I will try my best to reach gold. However, we are kind of in a timer because CSGO 2 is gonna come out, but in any case, this is gonna be a good preparation for CSGO 2. Now, I did have a plan on how to start learning CSGO because I come in completely blind into the game. I didn't know how the game even looks like, aside from the majors that I saw or that I watch on Twitch. So I had a plan first. My plan was to first explore the maps, each and one of them, to see how they look like, and also explore the weapons to see how, just to have an idea of the weapons that CSGO has, and how do they work. Now, obviously, when you play deathmatch and casual, and there's only so much you can learn in terms of raw knowledge towards competitive, but it has helped me understand something very important. I understood that this game has certain mechanics that you really need to learn. One is aim, the other is your positioning, and then is the mechanics of the placements of your throwables, such as the grenades, the flashbangs, smoke, and molotovs, etc. And then there's also the economy, and finally there is the rotations. All these 5 big pillars, or like these 5 foundations of CS:GO, is something that I realized very quickly when I was playing, especially on Inferno. Inferno is the match that Inferno is the map that I played the most matches on, and that was on purpose because I really enjoyed it. I played casual and deathmatch on Inferno, and I realized here that a lot of the stuff that you learn are very map specific. Aside from aim, everything else is map specific. This means, for example, an economic strategy that works on Inferno might not really work on the way on Vertigo due to the way that it looks. Same for an economy strategy for Dust 2 may not work on Overpass, or vice versa, right? And these are stuff that I realized very quickly when I was playing on Inferno, because I received a Molotov into my face, but instead of raging, I was like, wow, how did I even got here? And then I tried to do it, and I was so excited to learn that I was like, you know what? I need to explore more of these. So I realized also that the best way to explore these is in Rankeds. Rankeds is really the way where you can first learn which is the map that you're gonna like the most to compete in and to rank up in. Because competitive has all the settings. In fact, simply because casual mode does not really have the same settings as competitive, so it's better to just jump into competitive straight up. But this means that I will be losing a lot early, and I am kind of afraid of that because I don't want to ruin the experience for my teammates. But we have to take advantage, therefore, of my placement matches. Because placement matches, they put you at the lowest tier possible, and then you calibrate from there, or at the highest tier level possible, and then they calibrate you from there. So it's gonna be the like the placement matches that I have to play are really gonna be important, super important for me, because I will have to pick a map from there or pick a few maps that I really like, and see how they work. So even though I don't want to ruin their experience, I'm very excited for this. Ranks is the way that we really are gonna learn how to play this game. So yeah, this means that for the future or for the next few weeks or days, I'm gonna be uploading a lot of CS:GO gameplay about my rank matches. So expect that, because I think it's gonna be really fun. As it's really the only way to start learning the game, since a lot of stuff are map specific. Now, you do not have to learn all the maps at all. Don't get me wrong, you really have not. Because some maps are so advanced that it's better to just go step by step, or such as I think Vertigo could be one of those maps that are very advanced, or Nuke, and other maps you may not like them at all. For example, you may not like Cash or those two on an Ancient. So in my case, this is gonna be it's gonna be my opportunity to learn not only the maps themselves, or to start getting into the maps themselves, but rather learn about myself as well. What maps I like, how do I like to play. This type of stuff is what I'm gonna try to do here in competitive, and the reason why it's competitive and not the casual mode of deathmatch is due to the setups not being the same as competitive, but also because you cannot choose your map. Here it's gonna be a vote, but in competitive it's not really like that, unless you play. Well, I don't know if Active Duty works like that, not for sure. Maybe in Premiere that's how it's gonna happen. But yeah, no, instead of that I'm gonna go for I'm gonna play each map in rankeds, one match each, one match each, sorry, and then decide from there what to do. So for recap, in order to start learning CSGO, I need to learn first which maps I enjoy playing, learning, and competing in. Competing in it, it's gonna be very important, because if you wanna choose a map at the beginning, that may stay for a while if you end up liking it. In fact, if someone has the capacity of becoming a pro, they will always be playing in that map. Otherwise, you may like one map specifically to get, for example, out of silver, but you may not like it in gold, and then you may choose. For example, you may like Inferno for getting out of silver, and Ancient to get out of gold, and so on and so forth. One map per rank. For me, I have no idea what I like. I have no idea how it's gonna be, but I want to start learning that, and that is why I will be playing one ranked map on one ranked match on each map. So after that, we'll see what I've learned. For now, I just wanted to give you an update on this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video that may be a gameplay. I'm not pretty sure yet, but you will definitely have gameplays of CSGO. For now, my name is Comet, and I am